everyone, thank you for joining me for today's plan with me. If this is your first time here, welcome, and if you're returning, thanks so much for coming back. Today I'm going to be planning in my classic happy planner for the week of, let's see if I can remember, okay, August 3rd through August 9th. So, like many others, I just received my little bloom box, and I have an unboxing and a fun DIY video up on my channel if you'd like to check it out. But I thought I would plan with this, and I think we'll see a lot of people this week planning with this, but I'm really excited to try it out. I don't think I want to do an all black and white spread, partially because it's still summer and I like the brightness of summer, but also I'm not really ready to use up all of these stickers yet. So I think I'm either going to combine it with fun florals or flowers. So let me see here. Okay, first up, I think I want to choose the flowers that I'm going to use. So I was thinking purple, but I have a feeling that I've kind of run out of the purples in this sticker book. There are these. I guess there are several of these, but the other thought was using these like watercolor type florals that kind of are throughout, what is this? The flowers sticker book. Because there are plenty of them and I should use them, and I think now is the time. So I think I'm going to go ahead and start with those. So I may be kind of thinking a little bit more in this spread because I would really like to, well, let me back up. Something I've noticed since I started filming is there's certain things in my planner I haven't really been doing. And one of those is like layering as much. I think I'm kind of rushing through spreads and I just want to see if I can take my time a little bit. So I'll try it out with the spread and we'll see how it goes. Okay, let me pull these through again. I really love this. I think it would look very pretty with, I'm gonna take it out. It looks like I had already removed this sticker at one point. So I'm gonna take it out for now and put it on wax paper. Okay, and then I know that I don't have a lot of this, so I'm hoping to find other stickers that kind of complement it. I do have this one, but I think if I can find like individual florals that look nice with it, I may go for that too. So what about these? I know the greens are off, but I think because they still have that watercolor vibe, it may work. And I think the flowers are different. These may be poppies. I'm not actually sure. Okay. So these are kind of more of what I'm looking for. Let me take these out so that I can work with them easily and I don't have to keep flipping through this on camera. I was a little bit like all over the place and running around last week before I went away because I was trying to get my videos filmed and just make sure that I was still able to have content to upload, and that, you know, really the most important is that my planners were prepared for the week. But now that I've been home for 6 days, I'm a little bit more relaxed. But I did have a great girls' getaway. I think I didn't realize how much I needed to get away. Just to be at the beach. Like, I could have been by myself, I could have been with anyone. I had a great time with the girls I was with, but just to get those couple of days away from work and enjoy time at the beach. Okay, so there's these two. All right, before I go all overboard with flowers, let me start. So I want to put, sorry, I know wax paper is kind of noisy. Maybe one day they'll come out with a quieter wax paper. Okay, yeah. Actually, let me see, maybe that'll go here. The problem I'm having up here is I kind of had a thought for what I wanted to see on Monday, and this may mess it up, but it's okay. I'm just gonna put this one down. All right, one sticker down, we can do this. Okay, and now I'd like this one to go here in this corner. Just the perfect corner sticker. I also like that these florals are paper because I don't have to really cover anything up. Let me just make sure we're bright enough here. We need to move over. Okay, here we go. All right, so now I'm going to pull out the functional sticker book. So I think I probably want to use these. And I'd like to choose maybe one more shape to go along with them. So let me take this out and we'll put it over here. So what I'm thinking is if I put this here, then I may be able to kind of layer something with it, but I'm not sure which shape I'll use yet. I could probably use circles. Actually, this may be better to put here because that'll take up a little bit more room in the spread. And then I could always like layer this here like that. Let me see. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. All right, I'm trying to line up the lines on this sticker to the lines on this page so that you won't really be able to see the line through the page. Okay, perfect. And then let's take this sticker and also, just in case I need it, a white Jelly Roll pen. Oh, you know what, Elise? I wanted to move this over more so it wasn't exactly against the line of that page. Against this line. So, let's try that again. Okay, perfect. So this one I would like to go all right, so I had some technical difficulty and my video got cut off, but I was layering this one down, and now I was looking for a quote or something to go over here, but then I realized I do like to have a nice long checklist on Monday, so I don't think I'm going to put a quote here, but I did pull out the Happy Quotes sticker book just to see if there are any black quotes in here, black lettered quotes. Let's see. Because there aren't many in here, and a lot, the ones that there are, let me show you. Let's do this double-handed. The ones that it has have pretty dark black backgrounds, like these, and I'm not quite sure I want to go that dark in the spread this week. So I'm just going to look for some others. I'm probably really running low on these kinds of quotes because I use them a lot, or used to anyway. Oh, these are pretty, wow, these match pretty perfectly. The gold's not right, but that's okay. Yeah, so I do not have any of those left. Okay, let me think for a moment. All right, so the sticker book I know that has a lot of move everything out of the way. A lot of the black quotes that I'm looking for is the older watercolor. I haven't used this at all because this came with my custom planner. So I have an old one that has pretty much been completely used, but I remember when I was flipping through this, here we go, that it has several of these quotes, which is exactly what I'm looking for. Stick that down on the wax paper. I think I want to use This Is Where the Fun Stuff Happens. I really love these. I don't know who's lettering that This Is Where the Fun Stuff Happens, but it's beautiful. I also like this, but there's plenty more of those. Okay, so see, there are so many good stickers in here. I mean, some I'm like, meh, they're a little bit outdated, I think, but I should have pulled this out sooner. Okay, so let's see. A little bit of a disaster. All right, now I think I'll want to start each day with a grateful heart to be down here so that it's a nice reminder for the entire week if it fits here. Let's see if we can get this to fit. Okay, that's pretty. And now I think maybe Friday will be This Is Where the Fun Stuff Happens. Maybe. I'm not ready to commit to it. Okay. So what I think I can commit to is putting down this sticker. So let's see, this one is 1, 2, 3, 4 lines up. 1, 2, 3, 4. And okay. And then let's do, I think I'm gonna just do it just like that one here. So that was on the first line. Whew. I have to, I think, sometimes remind myself when I'm planning, like, slow down. Oops, that's not overlapping. Okay, it's not really working. All right, that should work. Let me just find that white Jelly Roll pen. And often when I'm planning, like sometimes I have an idea of what will go in the boxes, but not always. It's really more of like if I know I have a birthday or an anniversary, then I'll usually put one of those stickers down. For this week, I know that where I put these boxes down, some of them will be used for those purposes, like Monday. Well, Monday's payday, so Monday is the whole always like bank update budget, etc. I'm not sure exactly what it'll be for Tuesday. Maybe it'll be, I don't know, maybe I'll end up having a meeting for work, or actually it is someone's birthday on Tuesday. And then Friday, my family, I think, is getting together on Zoom because it's my grandpa's birthday and he passed away in April. So we may just do like a little cheers to him on Zoom. And then Saturday I have a thing. And so these all actually do have a purpose, even though that's not really the norm for my spreads. Okay. Now, I also want to make sure that I have enough room for checklists. So I can put a checklist here. But let me use, I feel like somewhere nearby, I have these page flags. So this will kind of help me plan this part out. So I can make sure that the spread is going to be functional for me, because that's the most important part. So I can put a checklist here. I can put, well, if I put one here, because maybe I'll just put all the checklists at the bottom this week. I'm not entirely sure if I'll like that, but it may just be what will have to happen. And I don't really need a weekend checklist. Okay. So if I do this, what I'm probably going to want to do is add a little bit of something decorative here. So I pulled out my washi, and let's find a nice one for this. I mean, my go-to is always the stripe, but I don't know if that's going to be too thick. Yeah, let's just use the stripes. So this really isn't turning into a spread from the Bloom box as much as it is just using 2 black boxes. But honestly, that's part of why I love the little Bloom box so much, is because it has so many of those functional black stickers, black and white stickers in them, which are my favorite. And they've always been ever since I started planning. Okay, see, and that just adds a little something to it. Maybe I'll even add some more throughout the spread once I keep going. Okay, so I had to pause again because today is Saturday that I'm filming this, and Saturday is when all of the mentors are doing their Michael's Zoom classes, but I messed up. I thought the first one started at 10, which it is 10 a.m. right now, but it's 12 my time, Heather's class, not 10. So looks like I have a little bit more time here. All right, now that I know I can put these checklists here, I can spend some more time with these. So what I would like to do, and I've seen a lot of other people do, and I really have always wanted to try it, but I think I've been too, I don't know, chicken to try it, is I want to kind of just like spread out these florals around the borders. So I'm not entirely sure how to do it, but I think probably just cut the stickers and put them up against the edge. It would help if I actually put them up against the edge. Let's see. I'm trying to make sure I'm not bending down too much, and then you see my messy hair. All right, well, that one's not perfect, but it's okay. Okay, so I have that one, and then maybe there's room for this. If I cut this part off. I think it's great to draw inspiration from others and see something that you'd like to try in your spread, which is kind of what I'm doing now. Okay. Maybe I could do a bigger one here. Let's see. That one might be too big. Let's try this one. Yeah, probably cut this. It's a little nerve-wracking cutting these florals because they're so pretty. Okay. I'm gonna leave that stem for now. I think I'll cut just for this rose part to be on here. Let's see. Oh, I'm liking how this is turning out. Okay. And then maybe these leaves right here. Okay, and then I'm just gonna take a little bit of this white jelly roll and put in that line so that you can't really see the line. It looks like there's another one over here. And then let's do the same for these. So, right, do I have all those? I don't think I want to do this top edge here because I have this big set of florals right there. So, let's see. I don't know if that one's too big for this. This one I can probably use. I think maybe this would be better with smaller stickers, but I don't know. Let me know if you've tried something like this with your spread, and then like smaller detailed florals will be easier to use. And then I'll just try it out again sometime. I want to cut this to be a perfect corner. If you keep hearing my wheels move, it's because I'm popping my head up to look to make sure I'm still filming, because I can't seem to film one spread that doesn't get cut off. Just technical difficulties, which is funny because I'm a pretty techie person. It's kind of my job, but when I'm doing it for personal stuff, it's just not working. Okay, let's try this one again. That's still not working, so I'm going to take out this Fiskars, I don't know what it's called. I'm gonna call it a thumb scissor. See if I can cut that. There we go, that looks better. Put this top back on so I don't slice my fingers open. And then, let's see. All right, I got it together at least. Okay, I'm gonna cut this stem off and then just cut this sticker in half. So the other thing that I'm really excited about with the Be Happy box, or the Little Bloom box, I guess it is a Be Happy box, as many others are the black metal discs. I am going to be setting up a new sort of planning system, sort of notebook. I haven't entirely figured it out yet, using them. So that video will be coming soon, hopefully in the next week if I can figure out my timing and getting it filmed. Also, I kind of just have to figure out exactly what I want to use it for. Okay. I know I still need to do this bottom part here. Okay, so I think I want to remove this one and replace it with more of a rose bud, rose top, rose head. I don't know, what are these called? Just like the rose, not the whole thing. I mean, is this even a rose? I think it is. So let's see. I don't know, maybe just I'll just cut that off there. Put this one right here, and then, okay, this one is going to be a little bit harder because of the corners, so I think I'm just gonna press it in there. There's a spread that doing this is reminding me of that I did last year in July, where I put black boxes all throughout the middle, and then I put like sneaker stickers around them. I don't know if you saw that spread. It was fun. It wasn't that functional, but the week that I planned it, I didn't need it to be that functional. I took off work just to kind of, or I took off work for a few days just to kind of get things in my apartment in order. It had gotten kind of messy and I just really needed to clean and be by myself, and so I did that for a few days. So that's really all that was on my to-do list the entire week. Okay, so that worked. That using this worked well for that. And now I'll just want another one of these rose head things. So I think instead of trying to cut them myself, I'm just going to like cut them with the scissor. I'm just going to use this. And I know that these florals don't really match, or they're not the same, but hopefully they can complement each other well enough. Let's see. I would like there to be a little bit more color there. Let me see if I can move this one. And maybe even just put that piece right there. And then I have the room for this sort of. This one gets kind of weird with that curve. What did I do here? I didn't put one on the side there. Okay. Maybe I'll just use something smaller so that I don't need to deal with that whole curved area. But then there's a lot of green right here. So maybe I can cut out part of this. And put it there. All right, now move everything. I'm going to take a step back and look. All right, this is pretty. Then next up, I want to put this sticker that I pulled out. This is where the fun stuff happens. It doesn't really happen Thursday. It kind of happens over the weekend, but this is such a pretty sticker. I love it. Okay. And now I think just to round off the spread, I want to put some more washi down. If I could find the end of this washi. There we go. Okay. That there, and then I can angle this one a little bit. Okay. All right, let me take these off, and I'll just know that I'm going to use this part for checklists. And then I think the last thing I want to double check before I call it a day on this spread is if there's maybe one little functional sticker book or sticker that I can use up here in this corner. Let's see. I could use notes. I was thinking maybe I would put a food shopping list up there. No, I don't think so. Maybe as the week goes on, like once Monday comes, I'll be able to, I'll know exactly what I'm going to do with this space. Actually, it would be a good gratitude space since I didn't really include one in here. So let's open that up again. I don't know if I'm entirely ready to part with these yet. I mean, they would probably be, no, they're a little bit too small. This is too big. I just need one that's just right, like Goldilocks. All right, I think I'll probably figure that out as the week progresses. So this is the finished spread for this week. I actually really love it. It's sort of like what I've done in the past, but also really different from anything I've ever done. And I love these colors. I'm going to be really happy to open the spread this week. So thank you so much for joining me. I would love if you liked this video and took a moment to subscribe to my channel. I'll see you next time.